Good morning, good evening, or good night, whatever time of day you're tuning in. Thank you for joining me here. My name is SkullKing18, and today we're going to be going on a 20 million coin plus spending spree. So, as you guys can see up in the top right corner, I got 20.2 million coins, and you can see the catalog open. What we're going to be doing today is building the playoffs theme team 60 out of 60. We're going all in, picking up all the cards that we want to try and mess around with. Now, first things first, we're gonna go ahead and review the team that I'm gonna be building. I'm gonna flip over to my other monitor, but I'm still talking to you, so don't think I went anywhere. All right, guys, so as you can see on your screen, we've got a 62 out of 60 playoffs theme team built up. Now, this is not going to be a very cheap team. It's sitting at a whopping 18.6 million coins is the projected spending amount, and I think it's actually going to be even higher because Nick Bosa, Zay Flowers, all these guys are actually continuing to rise in price, which is really hurting my heart, but that's totally fine. We're going to go all in, and we're going to build a nasty playoff team, and just looking forward to some new cards that are going to be coming out in the future as well. So, without further ado, let's get into it. You guys can see O-line pretty stacked, 91 right tackle and left guard, surrounded by 94 center, right guard, and left tackle. We're going to run Dalton Schultz at the tight end position. We're doing it. We're doing it. We're grabbing CJ Stroud at the quarterback position. Super excited to be playing with him. His stats on a playoff team are going to be insane, man. Can't wait to bring you guys some gameplay with that. And then we're running James Cook, Isaiah Pacheco, the free Jonathan Taylor. They say nothing in life is free, but I think that Jonathan Taylor was pretty free. Just kidding. It cost me like 2 hours of my life, but it's all good. We're going to be running Calvin Johnson, Zay Flowers, and Romeo Doubs. It pains me to put Packers on my team, but for the playoff promo, for the playoff theme team, we're going to do it. So that's the offense that we're going to be running. For the defensive side of things, we've got Malik Hooker, Ryan Neal, both look like crazy cards, and I've seen some highlights with them. Those guys look awesome. Super excited to get them onto the field. Darnell Savage is going to be backing up Malik. We've got Ernest Jones with Shaquille Leonard at the middle linebacker position. A card that I am probably most excited to play with is this new Christian Harris. He's got like 92 finesse move, 91 block shed, 93, 94. I think he's at 95 speed with a 92 zone coverage on a 72 man coverage. So all around, probably the best overall linebacker in the game. We're going to be rocking Vita Vea, Za'Darius Smith, Jaire Alexander, Darius Slay, Steven Nelson, and then the limited Nick Bosa, who is also rapidly increasing in price. Again, really hurting my heart. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so as you guys might have seen, it says owned under Zay Flowers. I did end up going ahead and purchasing him during a previous video that I have made. I don't know if it'll be in that video, but when I peeked at CJ Stroud, when I peeked at Zay Flowers last time, there was a 2.1, a 2.18, and then 2.79, 2.95. So I 100% panic bought and bought him at 2.1. And what hurts my heart even more is that even earlier this morning, he was sitting at a 1.5. So his price has rapidly increased, but that's because now instead of a 96 overall receiver, when you have him on a theme team for the playoffs, he's a 99 speed receiver. So this card is gonna be deadly, especially aside Calvin Johnson. I am very excited to get both those guys on the field, but that's that first purchase. Now let's go look at this CJ Stroud card and see what he's sitting at. 2.84 million. Not a shock. He's been around 3 million all day long, so I didn't know if he'd maybe increase, decrease by the time I got around to getting home and putting up this video, but 2.84 million, we're gonna do it, man. We're gonna pull the trigger on it. We're gonna buy CJ Stroud. Welcome to the team, CJ, our brand new quarterback. That is probably the most coins I have spent on a team, and that one hurt my heart. 2.8 right after I bought him. No. All right, next on the list is a pretty expensive guy, Nick Bosa. Let's see what he's sitting at right now, a 2.62 million, and he's only increasing. I'm gonna pull the trigger on this 2.62 million card, and we've got him. we've got Nick Bosa, man. Oh, that hurts my heart. What I was really waiting for was to buy back the Ghost of Madden Future theme team. Especially when they announced the Reduxes, I was like, oh, cool, all these cards are crashing. Sure enough, this morning, all those cards crashed. We had Rob Gronk at 700,000, Randy at 700,000, the cornerback one, Derrick Henry at 600, William Perry at 500, Bo Jackson at 500 or 400. And then come to find out, these Reduxes have like a 0.0005% chance that you're going to pull them. If I go look now, there's probably like less than 94 Reduxes on the block. So you're not pulling these Reduxes that just drops. They dropped 44 Reduxes today. And again, I think 35 plus of them were 94 overalls, but there's like 10 on the block. So extremely hard cards to pull, which made all the ghosts shoot right back up. Not too as high as what they were, but still fairly higher than what they were this morning. They all probably had a 600K increase, and it was terrible. So I decided to go with the playoff team, especially because the Ghost of Madden Future team, you're losing stats as you increase the chemistry. With the playoff team, it's just nothing but gains, man. Nothing but gains. So we got Jaire Alexander here sitting at 1.6 million. He's got a 1.63, 1.63, 1.66. So I'm going to actually wait to buy this. I'm going to see if maybe we can wait him out and come back to like a 1.5 version of him. But I will be back. I will be back for that Jaire Alexander. So we're going to go to Christian Harris now. Again, probably the card I am most excited to play with. He's sitting at 500,000 right now for a left outside linebacker. One thing I do want to see, what do these sets take? And is it unrealistic? So just straight 91 overalls. Let me see what it might take just to buy 91 overalls. Okay, so what I found was that if you're going to try to do the set for some of these cards, it's 591 overalls. We know that. But you can probably snipe some 91 overalls for like 95,000 a piece. And so you'll end up saving like 25,000 opposed to doing what I just did, right? I just bought one for I think like 493 or 496. If you can snipe them at 95,000 coins times 5, right? You save 5,000 per card times 5. So you save 25,000. It's going to be, you know, you're going to be refreshing, which I really don't mind doing that if I'm not making a video for you guys. But since I'm making this video, we're just going to spend the coin, lose out on the little convenience, and get these cards on the team and speed things up a little bit. So we got Christian Harris for under 500,000 coins. That's what's going to be the goal, is to get these cards for just under 500,000 coins. If I do see them for like 520, I'm probably just going to do the set. 520 and up is like, okay, do I want to pay 20K for the convenience? Yeah, I've got 14.3 million coins, 14.2 million coins. But hey, 20,000 is 20,000. If I do that on every 94 card that I'm going to be picking up today, I saved like over 100,000 coins. So it's those little things that matter. Isaiah Pacheco will definitely be my starting running back though. But again, unless I can find these cards for under 500,000 coins, we're just going to go ahead and we're just going to go ahead and do the set if they're 520 and over. But we got 94 Romeo Doubs. Check out his stats real quick. A 94 speed on this team is going to be a 97 speed, 94 deep route run, 94 catching. His catching traffic and spec is not that great, but he's 6'2". Should be a pretty solid card. Dalton Schultz is going to be our tight end. So let's go ahead and pick up Dalton Schultz. 465. That actually seems like a fairly good price. Been up for only 30 seconds. So Dalton Schultz, welcome to the squad, sir. Okay. My apologies, guys. I did not realize I was looking at all offense. So I was wondering, I was like, how did I already finish the 94s? Cheap. All right. Ernest Jones, 94. Let's grab him. 388,000 coins. We're rocking with it. Our free safety. Now, we're going to check Taylor Decker again. I checked him earlier. He was over 500. He's now 494. Why not? Let's go for it. Let's just pull the trigger on him while we got him at a 494. Use the convenience piece. Awesome. I know I've got a few spare 91s now, so I do got to use them for something here at some point. Ryan Neal might be the way to go if he really is sitting at 500,000 coins. 510. All right. We're going to go do the Ryan Neal set right now. Set. Redeem. Okay. I don't know what happened there. All right. We got ourselves a 90 overall Ryan Neal. So far, just before I started the video, I had already purchased Zay Flowers for like 2.1. So heading into this video, we were somewhere around like 22.3, 22.4. We're down to 10.8. Pretty painful to see, but I'm very excited to use these cards. Yeah, very excited to use these cards. So let's check out what Malik Hooker's going for. 94 overall, 480,000. So maybe I'm paying for like paying some kind of convenience fee, but it's all right. It's all right. Malik Hooker added to the squad. Welcome in, sir. Vita Vea looks like he might be 523,000 coins. So again, we might just go do the set for him. He's 516. We will be doing the set for him. Looks like Steven Nelson may be 520,000 coins. If he is over that 520 mark, we may be doing the set for him. We'll be doing the set for him as well. Let's see what Zadarius Smith is at. If we can get him under 470,000 coins, we'll just pick him up straight away. 436, I will take that deal. You've got a deal, Mr. Howie Mandel. Let's do it. Zadarius Smith joining the squad, former Viking. All right, let's see here. Darius Slay Jr. Same thing if we can get him for under 470-ish, 489. I'll come back to him. Maybe he drops lower again. And speaking of going back to players, let's go check Jairi. If he is higher than just a standard like 1.63, we'll take him. Or 1.55. Let's do it. Glad I waited. Saved about 100,000 coins. 1.55 Jairi. Welcome to the squad. Even though really not a fan of Jairi Alexander. Not at all. But welcome to the squad, Jairi. Okay. Let's go back down here. And so now we are actually almost fully done with the 94 overalls. Let's check Darius Slay again just to see if he's got maybe a recent one put on the block. 427. We will take that. Come on. Come on. 22 seconds into being on the block. That's why you always just go back and check, just for fun. Even if you just checked it, go check again. It's like when you're crossing the street, look left, look right, look left again, because something can change. Go check the block again. 427 for Darius Slay. Let's do it. Okay, so I just finished putting the final touches on the team. And as you guys can see from the screen, I'll go over to the chemistry piece. We are complete. We were able to successfully build the 60 out of 60 playoffs team. And let me tell you, I am very, very excited to be playing with this team. All right, guys, so as you can see, we are complete. We finally did it. We're actually 61 of 60 on the playoff promo. I was able to slip in some zero chill cards in here and get 7 out of 10 zero chill. Mostly they serve as backups just to help Michael Burton and to help Tariq Woolen, who's going to come in at a slot cornerback. But overall, I am super excited to start playing with this team. Couple pointers. We did switch a few things up from what we were going to do with Mutt GG. So instead of going with Creed Humphrey in the left tackle 94 overall, we went with Jason Kelsey and Tristan Wirfs. We're going to be able to upgrade those guys to a 93s as the weeks progress in the NFL. And so I just figured we'll rock with some 93s opposed to 94s. If they're really that bad, we'll go out and pick them up. Dalton Schultz starting tight end. And then we've got Zay Flowers, Romeo Doubs, Calvin Johnson, Cedric Tillman, Isaiah Pacheco, Jonathan Taylor, and my man CJ Stroud at quarterback. Super excited to hit the field with him. On defensive side, everything really stayed the exact same as what we saw over in Mutt GG. I think maybe I moved around a couple different people, but Dre Greenlaw is going to be our right outside linebacker. Nick Bolton is going to be our second middle linebacker. Again, extremely excited to play with this Christian Harris. He looks phenomenal, and he gets Lurk Artist for 0 AP. So we've got a few 97s on the team. 97 Malik Hooker, 97 Ryan Neal. We've got a 97 Nick Bosa, 97 Steven Nelson. We've got a 98 overall Jaire Alexander. Even though I do not like Jaire, he's a 98 overall on the team. Let's check out his stats, and it's got to do with some additional strategy cards I've plugged in here as well. So we've got a 99 speed, 98 excel, 98 agility, 99 jumping, 99 man coverage, 95 zone coverage, cornerback, and we're only on 95 overalls in the game. So 98 overall Jaire Alexander. And then when you take a look at Malik Hooker or Ryan Neal, both these guys are going to be awesome, but with the strategy card and some other perks that they get, 98 speed, 97 acceleration, 95 man, and a 99 zone coverage for Malik Hooker. So if you guys can't tell, I am extremely excited to hit the field with this team. On the next video you guys are going to get, we're going to see some gameplay with the all playoff team. But here it is, guys. We've got 11 of 11, one AP got knocked off. We do have, though, 11 of 11 AP. Here we go. Okay, we've got 11 of 11 AP on defense. We've got 8 of 8 AP on offense. 7 out of 10 zero chill, 61 out of 60 playoffs, and I am super excited to play with this team. So we started today with around 24.3 million. We're down to 6.4 million if we round up a few hundred coins. So we in total went on a spending spree of just around 18 million coins. So I'm sorry I lied. It wasn't a 20 million coin spending spree, but we dropped 18 million on the playoff team. Stay tuned. Next video coming to you guys is going to be some gameplay with this playoff team. I'm super excited. I hope you're super excited. And whatever time of day you're watching, good morning, good evening, or good night. God bless you. Hope you have a great day.